so 40 centimeters across.
So it's,
Yeah.
guys, as you can see, it's more close to the. Oh, he has a measurement too.
It is
even.
40. It is 40.
Awesome.
Awesome.
So it's actually like more close to the correct size of a truck wheel, right?
Yeah, I believe it should be, right,
Mark, do you know what size usually trucks have their
So
steering wheels?
I know U.S. trucks are typically 18 inches across. I don't know what that translates to in centimeters, unfortunately, but it does. It definitely has more of a feel compared to other wheels you typically find on the market. It definitely has that bigger feel, and sitting at your computer, you maybe wouldn't want to have like a real life 18 or 20 inch wheel. That might be a little too big behind your 29 inch monitor or whatever, right? This is, I feel like, is the perfect size.
Yeah, I think this is also quite a common size in Europe, especially modern trucks. For example, I believe the Renault T has exactly a 40 centimeter wheel.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
They have a larger version as well, but this is one of the. They have this as an option. You can see on the wheel there's just a lot of buttons. Because
again.
there are a lot of functions in
Yes.
the game now. We keep adding
Yeah.
more stuff to it.
But
so-
what stole my attention the first is the finish of the actual
Yeah.
the wheel, like it's wrapped in imitation
leather. Yes.
And guys, check this out. It also has stitching.
Stitching, yeah. Like on a regular vehicle, right? On a real
and
life
it
truck.
actually feels like holding a real like material of a real steering wheel.
Exactly.
That's a nice detail shot.
Yeah. So there are a lot of buttons. So one of our requirements that we kind of mentioned
Was a question when Hori reached us and they asked it, how many buttons do you think your players would want to? Did the answer was yes?
Yeah, the answer is yes.
Okay. Yeah, looks like.
So I believe there are a total of 103 buttons spread out across the 3 input devices. So you can see on this shifter unit, you have a lot of printed buttons here. So of course you can. These are.
Maybe I can hold the camera. You can walk us through some of them.
Yeah.
Or maybe even with the help of Mark, because actually.
Yeah, I'm looking here and I can see like already on the left side there you have 4 buttons for the windows, driver and passenger side windows. You have the suspension, was that axle lock, beacons, lights, engine brake. This is it's really.
Wait. Engine brake. Which one?
Top right.
These two.
Oh yeah, these two. Okay.
These two.
And of course we got the parking brake, which is a pull push lever, the big 4-way hazard light button. And it works both ways. You can push it as well.
Oh yeah.
But unfortunately, our game doesn't support push for apply and pull to release or whatever. It's just going to be the same action.
I love that they didn't go only for numbers on the buttons, but also the icons.
Yeah, so that was some feedback from our colleague, actually. I think initially for the first few iterations, there were plain numbers because we thought perhaps it might be more universal for people to assign whatever functions they want to it. But then we had some feedback actually from Sissel, our colleague.
Shout out to Sissel.
Yeah, shout out to Sissel. He was quite insistent that it looks better with labels on them.
Yeah, but now you have like both, so you actually know because I believe when you are going to be mapping those keys in the game, it's still numbers, right? So you need to it's gonna say like it's a key number 39, and you will be taking a look you can take a look and see, okay, that's a camera probably or mode.
Yeah. So there we've also put in the function in the game where you can run through the input wizard, and then once you go through it, it will automatically recognize this wheel.
Oh yeah.
Oh. And we also have a I believe that button is what? It's on MAN trucks. It's like a clutch button or
so
something.
on MAN trucks, I'm not sure. So for MAN trucks, this button is what they call the comfort shift. I think it's basically some kind of. It activates the clutch. So instead of using the clutch pedal to change gears, that like you would on a manual transmission, you can use that to change between gears. But when you come to a stop, of course, you still have to use the clutch. But we have that button on both sides of the shifter, so you can assign it to anything you want. Of course, some people that would be useful as an engine brake button, for example, to toggle the engine brake.
Yeah, that's the way I have it set up. It's like an easy Jake button, right?
Yep.
And I use the bottom one there as my range selector to go from the bottom box to the top box, and then the top one as the gear splitter. And also on the side of the box there as well, there's a adjustment for the stiffness of the shifter, right, Oscar?
Yep. So this will basically change how tight the shifter feels. So if you turn it all the way, what is this? Anti-clockwise.
Okay. Yeah.
Anti-clockwise.
Counterclockwise,
yeah. So the shifter action will be light.
Okay.
So if you turn it all the way clockwise, then it'll be
stiffer.
I
can feel it. Yeah.
Yeah. So you kind of want, if you want to kind of emulate the experience you get between a pretty old truck where the shifter is a little bit loose versus a brand new one, you could do that, and of course it's based on your preference, right?
Especially, really kind of happy with the final product now.
Okay, so I can see that in the package there's gonna be not only the wheel, but you need help, Oscar?
No.
Sorry, guys and girls in the chat. It's our first.
It's our first unboxing. We're not
first unboxing review.
Super professional at
we
doing
don't really
this.
know how to do it properly.
And it's big. Okay. I need some space.
So let's take out the product out of the box.
Okay. Oops.
Those are cables,
those are the power adapters, I believe. Okay. Hold on.
Yes, I will take it. All right, so as I was trying to already see from what I was able, or already tell from what I was able to see, the package is going to include not only the steering wheel, but also a very special shifter and pedals as well, of course.
Yeah.
Maybe you can put it there next to the steering wheel to the camera.
Yep.
Meanwhile, I will unpack the pedals as well. I can already say they feel very sturdy. Is it
yeah,
the word?
it's very sturdy. So one of the things we kind of gave some feedback on was the weight of the pedals, because of course on an actual vehicle you're gonna have different weights to the accelerator, the brake, and the clutch. Just to make sure that it's good to drive with, we had to kind of iterate a few times on, for example, the pedal strength, how heavy they are, the kind of dead zone feeling to it.
I believe we can sit now, guys.
Yeah, we can sit. Okay.
To be visible as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey everyone.
Hey.
You're back.
Yep. So the pedals, they are, the feel on all three pedals are pretty different, I would say.
Yeah.
I would say one benefit of these pedals is that they are using Hall effect sensors. So it's something that works on magnets, I believe, instead of, usually some pedals are using potentiometers, which might wear out with time and with use. So these are probably more precise and more durable into the future. So those are the pedals.
Yeah, I can see also the bottom of the pedals are secured, or how to say, from sliding.
Yeah.
The pedals feel really good. It's like metal. And
it's really heavy. We try to press it with your hands, but of course, if you use your feet, then you have more weight to it.
But I believe that's better when they are like really sturdy and heavy for pushing. That's better than if they are just like clunky and
but you can tell that the throttle is much lighter, for example, than the brake.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, so you get more precise control. I would say, especially for the brakes, because for example, you're driving a truck and if you're bobtailing, without a trailer, without a load, it's quite important to modulate the brake pressure better.